So my company is EJF Real Estate Services. It's both single-family rental and association management. We have about 750 single-family rental properties and about 250 association communities, all within DC.
Excellent. So we've been working together for several months, so I've learned a lot about the challenges of the DC market and your business. But you guys are not a new player. So you recently started working with us, but you've been doing this for a long time. So why don't you give me kind of the overview of what sales look like, or new business look like at EJF in the past?
So we're in a very fortunate position at DC. I don't know if it's unique to EJF or unique to the DC market, but we have very little churn. I think we're tracking 5% churn a year, which for an industry people would kill for.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how good it was until I started seeing what the benchmarking was for other companies. And so we didn't have sales dialed in because we didn't need to have sales dialed in.
There wasn't a sales problem.
Right, so we didn't have to replace the clients that were going out. And so through word of mouth, through just falling out of the sky and landing in our lap, and whoever got the call running with it, we grew completely organically, but very, very slowly.
Yeah.
And we started recognizing the opportunity. If we started thinking more systematically about sales, if we started investing in the sales process, perhaps we could crush it.
Yeah.
Right?
Excellent. So the industry's growing, the demand is growing, right? You guys clearly have your systems dialed in.
Correct.
So this was kind of that last variable that you thought, we need this, and then, there's nothing holding us back.
That's exactly right.
Excellent. Okay. And if I understand it right, there was nobody in charge of new business.
We haven't had a BDM ever.
It was just everybody else on the team, whoever got the call would just go out, and if they got it, they got it.
Correct. Every property manager had the ability to sell. Yeah. Every single person, and we incentivized it. And we thought that was great. We thought our sales force was, 10 people big, right?
Yep.
But we didn't really realize that everybody's selling a different way, and not everybody's really effective. And a lot of people were fumbling the ball with that valuable sales call that came in. They didn't really know what to do with it. We had no sales process, no marketing budget, relied 100% on word of mouth, and we knew we needed to do something different, but we didn't know how to start. And so we talked to our business partners, and the Profit Coach actually recommended you specifically. Great. We interviewed you, and it was exactly what we needed. Somebody that would hold our hand through the process. You've helped us tease out what are our points of differentiation. There's a system that we've gone through with you with a weekly call with just building brick by brick what was going on. And it was challenging and interesting for us because we've never had to define it before.
It was all taken for granted.
It was all taken
We just don't know how to do this stuff. I saw that.
That's right.
And in like many of my clients, it's clear that you guys know this stuff. It's internalized. You're absolutely experts. But you never stopped and thought about, how's everyone else explaining this, right? How do we get this on
That's
paper?
right, yeah.
So is there anything that you think you've learned about your business going through this process?
Absolutely. So we studied what our points of differentiation are, what our competitors' points of differentiation are. Let's define it. Let's articulate it. Let's put it in writing. Right?
And lean into it rather than tiptoeing around
That's right. And let's not try to sell them on 1,000 points of differentiation. Let's really narrowly focus and make sure that the theme that we're talking about, the message that we're saying is consistent and what we want to be saying, and the most effective message.
Great. So going forward, what does new business look like at EJF?
So this was the first step in the building the marketing process. With this, we can have a dedicated BDM. Don't want to hire a BDM until they know what they're selling, right? So now we have a system in place. We have a script in place. We have a playbook that we can train them on. We can measure them by. And so now we're off to the races, right? We're going to go after as much business as we can. And this was the springboard, but it's just the beginning. We have a lot more work to do, and we'll continue our relationship with training the BDMs and so forth.
Managing the right way and growing them over time.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, I'm confident that you guys are going to hit those goals and that you're going to continue to dominate in the space, just now in a much more deliberate way.
Correct.
In an efficient way. So it's been a great relationship. I appreciate you coming and sharing the story.
Thanks for all your help.
Thanks, Peter.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.